Hello everyone. So I just want to point out that I don't want this video to come across as mean. It may come across, but I'm not trying to be mean in this video. It may just be my voice. But regardless of that, in the morning I came across a video that was on my recommended page from a small account, and it's basically a streamer for like a certain amount of people. And what they were saying was basically that, we keep funding these woke companies, but we don't have alternatives, and we kept asking for alternatives, but now they have this alternative. Now, let me just say that this alternative isn't for everyone, not just because they are limiting, I guess, but also because of what they're really providing as an alternative, really, because what they're providing is mostly religious stuff as an alternative, and that's the problem. I'm not saying that we can't have religious stories or shows. I think it's great. I especially adore the fact that Angel Studios are actually putting so much effort into their wonderful shows, their religious shows. I love that, but what I'm trying to say is that this streamer wasn't just trying to be Angel Studios, I guess. Maybe, who knows, they might become the next Angel Studios, but from what they promoted was mostly sermons, and I'm thinking, okay, that's not what we want. Like, I'm not saying this streamer has no place to exist. It has a place to exist, but it's not the alternative to all of the streamers out there. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not the alternative, and that's a problem that we really have to talk about. We don't have proper alternatives, and our alternatives shouldn't just be one thing full stop. I really enjoy what Angel Studios is doing, but they cannot replace everything. They cannot replace our our sexy waifu games. They cannot replace all of the, I would say, non-religious content, or I would say non-Christian content. They can't do that. So I'm happy for them, but they just can't do everything. And we need a lot of alternatives in these spaces. So obviously, we need a lot of fantasy shows, trilogies, quadrilogies, uh, TV shows, movies, video games, novels, comics, all forms of art. We need it. We need to be celebrating it. And I would love that. I would love that we just dominate the cinemas, because I'm sure you guys have noticed that last year there were a lot of you could say right-leaning entertainers really dominating the box office. But okay, maybe not to that extent, sorry, but maybe making massive names for themselves, really. So why not take advantage of the cinema? Right now, there is a decline in Hollywood. There has been a decline, but now there's a cinematic decline because Hollywood is just, so split on streaming and traditional cinema that they don't really know what to do anymore. They're really destroying themselves from within. But we know what we should do and what we shouldn't do. So that's basically it for this video. Dominate the cinema, create a bunch of new streamers, have fun creating, and create proper alternatives. I'm not trying, as I mentioned in this video, I'm not trying to put this new streamer down, but it's not for everyone, clearly. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.